Hi, I am doing a video on Harry and Meghan, and I know that everybody has had lots of different opinions, and there's lots of things to basically cover. The first is a health. I mean, I don't know about what exactly was happening. However, it would take an extra sensitive person with a temper who actually uh, feel things deeply, and if things are too much for Meghan, I mean, like anybody else I know, when they are under that much pressure, they are angry and they snap a lot quicker than hears. So if she's all tense and she can't say this and she can't, because she's a feminist with a lot of opinions, and I don't think that if she'd have voiced her thoughts, these thoughts would have gone down well. However, I do feel her health, because Meghan was pregnant, it should have at least been looked into. I know that she was told because she wasn't a member of the family or a person working for the family, that it wasn't looked into. However, I think that they ought to have done, because something not right here. If your grandson is married, has a baby, at the least Meghan ought to have had a doctor or a person she could go to. That makes sense, because pregnant women, especially for their first time, have questions, have concerns. Yeah, and I just think one way or the other it ought to have been looked into. And I mean, I'm just taking her at her word here that it didn't happen, and she felt angry and upset and really, really alone. And then, of course, there's concerns about race. Now, I understand that a lot of things have come to light and have actually been cleared up now. However, in my head, Harry hasn't contradicted her. Harry has even gone, that is a conversation I will never share. Now, I'm sorry, but he's had this conversation that he says with this person, and he's gone and told Meghan, who is also heavily pregnant, and it's upset her, it's upset him. Now, I think in my head there has had to actually be a conversation that's actually took place, and this information has been, talked about with Meghan. In my own head, I think if my husband comes and tells me things that his mom or his family have said, I am going to believe my own husband. And I think a lot of women and wives would do the same thing. It is abnormal for a wife, pregnant or not, to hear things like that. And as Meghan said, there were concerns about the colour of the skin. And this is actually like we've gone into a big, massive debate now all over racism. And a lot of people are scared to say anything at all because nobody wants to be labelled a racist. No one does. No one ever wants that title. But I don't always understand. I don't always understand this one thing which I've actually talked about, and this was to do with hate, about who made who cry, and there was more to this story. I know in my head that if it's my wedding and and I'm upset about the bridesmaids' dresses, I got upset with a couple of people for my wedding day because, of course, I wanted it to be perfect, and every bride wants their day to be perfect, and it's just the sort of thing that happens. There's always a drama around weddings, so I don't understand exactly what happened, and I don't think the rest of us ever will. But I think in the back of my own head, her dad, Meghan's dad, wasn't coming, and one of them was pregnant. So I just thought it was just one of those things. But congratulations on the birth of your girl.